Hey guys, it's Neal, aka Neal Hair on Instagram, and today I'm going to show you a quick festival ready style on my beautiful model, Pravana. I'm going to start with, first of all, I section the top and the bottom away from each other, so that way I can work easier and just cleaner sections. So there's going to be a fishtail on the bottom, and then on top I'm going to be doing a Dutch braid into that. So for the fishtail, so to prep it, I use some fresh dry shampoo from Pravana. And that just gives it a little bit of texture, kind of soaks up any oil. Separate the hair into two sections. And I'm going to be doing an inverted one, so I'm going to go underneath. So what I do is I grab a section of the outside, bring it underneath, and cross it over to the other side. So now I'm taking a section of the outside of this one, and then crossing it over underneath to the other side. So I'm going to take this with my finger, my index finger, and I just slide it over to the other side. So this is a really simple side underneath. So I'm taking my index finger on this side, sliding it over to the other side. So I'm going to separate the outer section with my index and pull it over to the other side. So again, taking my index finger. You want to keep the size of your sections that you're moving from the outside of the braid. You want to keep them all the same size. Sometimes we forget our body positioning, and it's so important to remember that, because when you're trying to get the hair to lay over here, if you don't do that and you just continue to braid this way, then the braid's going to always want to sit right there, you know what I mean? So in order for you to get it to... So I'm just going to deconstruct some of this braid right now. So I'm just pancaking it, and I'm pinching and pulling. So when you're pinching and pulling, it's important to not grab the entire section. So I'm just taking the very outer piece of the section and pulling it up. So I'm going through and finding it. So if I have this little strand in here, I want to pull from the very middle and just pull it out. So now that that's deconstructed, I'm going to work on the top of our braid. Okay? So now I'm going to incorporate my Dutch braid. So I'm just going to grab from that side. And I want to grab the hair. So I'm just doing a normal Dutch braid up there, but just being careful of where you're pulling the hair from, because you don't want to grab it from the other braid that you already have started. So you want to keep your sections neat. So I'm just grabbing a little piece over on this side, working my body position again around to the front where I want it to be. Pull into the top of the braid. I'm going to go ahead and pancake before I secure it together, because I want to go ahead and use some of the tension that I have in my hand to help me pancake. So what I mean is I'm grabbing this hair here and I want to be able to pull. So now what I'm going to do is just incorporate this into this braid. So now I'm just going to wrap that around. So now I'm just going to take this and incorporate it into this braid. So I'm just going to open a section here, grab it with my fingers. And there you have our Dutch tail. I love this style. It's super quick and easy. A Dutch braid into a fishtail braid. Just pull it apart. I love it for those hot festivals. It keeps it off your neck. And it's just a great, easy braid. Go ahead and try it.